Backstage Pass is a real laid-back, have a good time kind of atmosphere. So remember to enjoy the music, to enjoy the artists that you have here tonight. Opening the show tonight, this is our Riders in the Round, and if you've never been to this particular format, it's really kind of different and unusual and a whole lot of fun. We have 3 different songwriters up here. We have, and maybe we have more than that. We may actually have 4 or 5, but we have 3 sets of songwriters up here tonight. We have Ike and Charlotte Erwin. And if you've been to Backstage Pass and seen the Writers' Night, you may have seen Ike and Charlotte with us before because they do a lot of things out here with us as well as around town. They also are the owners and the operators of Working Artist Studio in Lower Town. So if you're down in Lower Town, drop in and see Ike and Charlotte. For the first time with us in this particular format tonight, we have Sondra Asa and Don Douglas. Now, Ike and Charlotte are husband and wife. Sondra and Don are father and daughter. So, you know, we have some teams going. And I understand, though, that Sondra is the songwriter. And Sondra is not a newcomer to the WKCTC stage. She has been seen here in Pirates of Penzance. She's also a singer in the college community chorus. She has a wonderful voice. They're both great pickers, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy that. And Shawn is down here saying, am I the only solo act here tonight? And I'm like, no, but you're the only solo act in this set. But I heard him do his sound check, and he can handle the solo act part. This is Shawn Jones. He dropped by my office one day after a phone call and said, I have some music I'd like for you to hear. So he brought it by. He had a great CD, and so this is his first time with us at Backstage Pass. So without anything else, I would like to have you welcome them to the WKCTC stage. They'll each do 3 songs, and then we'll take a short break and have the next group up.
I could not love your touch, if I could not love your sight, if I could not love your voice, if I could not love to tell you so, I'd take you and hold you and love you today. Time is so short, there is none to waste. I love you. Oh, I would love for the reason that I do now, for the beauty of your soul. So take me and hold me and love me today. Time is so so short, there is none to waste. And I love you. I love you.
You're up next. Okay, well, thank you. She walks to the window, gently parts the curtain. He said he would come back home. She wished she could be certain. The darkness falls as evening comes, so dark he could not see. Reminds her of how blind she's been. She's got to set him free. It's time to play a river flow, race the rivers, touch the skies. No time to waste being blue. It's time to say her last goodbye, dry the teardrops from her eye. No time to waste on you. No time to waste on you. Well, she tries to take another look beyond the window pane. That face looking back at her, full of tears and pain. Her image wasn't certain, but it's clear enough to see. She didn't like that person much, or what she'd come to be. It's time to spread her wings to fly, race the river, touch the sky. No time to waste being blue. It's time to say her last goodbye, dry the teardrops from her eyes. No time to waste on you. No time to waste on you. There's a headlight in the driveway and her heart races fast. Quickly she must choose her fate. Will her time come at last? She knows she must turn her back and she must walk away. For now she can see clearly forever and a day. It's time to spread your wings to fly, race the river, touch the sky. No time to waste being blue. It's time to say her last goodbye, dry the teardrops from her eyes. No time to waste on you. No time to waste on you. Thank you.
About a week after 9/11, I wrote this song.
Every time I pass her by, she waves at me. And sometimes I forget to look her way. Faithful she's been, that's a guarantee. At recess and every game she watched me play. And now and then I think of all of those who've died, and her stars and stripes mean more than words can say. Yet the love and strength within our flag, it rallies us, and under her stripes to God we humbly pray. God bless America, help this land of freedom stand, strong against oppression, God steady our hand. United in you we trust, under stars and stripes we stand. God bless freedom and our land. On every coin and dollar you'll find in God we trust, and I believe it's why we're blessed today. And as a nation, God, we turn to you to comfort us, because freedom in America's at war today. The day the towers fell, so many died, and the emptiness leaves more than words can say. Yet the love and strength within that flag, it rallies us, and under her stripes to God we humbly pray. God bless America, help this land of freedom stand, strong against oppression, God steady our hand. United in you we trust, under stars and stripes we stand. God bless freedom and our land. And we'll not tire, we'll not fail, and justice will prevail. God bless freedom and our land. Every time I pass her by, she waves at me.
We'd like to take this moment to thank the 3 T's, Todd, Tim, and Tom. Oh, they're the guys behind the scenes.
Make it so easy for us.
Yeah. So I'm going to turn this over to my wife, my beautiful wife.
Oh, well, thank you. You gonna tell them what this song's about?
Would you like to, or you want me to?
You do the talking.
Okay.
He writes them, I sing them. He does the talking.
This song I wrote about a cat.
It's the cat song, Gail. The last time we
so-
were here, we did a dog song, which Gail knows by heart now.
See if you can see any similarities to the behavior of a cat and the words to this song.
Well, it's hard to believe that a person could get a kick out of being stupid. But even more crazy is to walk into a room that old Mexico is occupying. And if I didn't know her, I'd have to say she's dead. Like me, you, Fred, at Mexico Gomez. He had a sister and 2 brothers and a mama crazy wild. Lord knows that was no way to raise a child. You know, Gomez played the con game. A princess in disguise, a princess like me and you, like Mexico Gomez. Like me and you and you and me and Fred and you and Mexico Gomez. We were heroes of the past. We were good guys who were bad guys. We were so wise. Just me and you and Fred and you and me, Mexico Gomez. don't share all from the rich to give to the poor. Her philosophy was so simple. Oh yeah. No matter how you look at it now, her philosophy was so simple. And I never had no money, and I don't need it now. Here you hungry mama, feed your hungry baby, feed your hungry baby. You Mexican government. Ah, Mexico. Ah, Mexico. Here you big kitty. Ah, Mexico. Dangerous woman. Ah, Mexico. Ah, Mexico. Thank you.
Oh, great. Well, tonight I've picked 3 songs that I've written, and they all have to do with love. The first one was Love That You Don't Want, and then we're going to do a song about a love that you can't have, and then we're going to do, finally, a song that you're just wildly in love. So this is the song that you can't have, the love you can't have. It's called Time Takes Its Toll on Love. Looking for a home, a place to rest your heart, where peace and contentment live as one. Someone took your love and split your world apart. It's time for you to finish what's begun, 'cause time toll on love. Wounded hearts won't heal, fences cannot mend, and time can take its toll on love. So go and find true happiness and love her to the go and leave us all behind. It's time for you to give your love a try. It's a risk that you must take for a love of that kind, but time is well spent for romance. Yes, time can take its toll on love. The wounded hearts won't heal, fences cannot mend. Yes, time can take its toll on love. So go and find true happiness and love her to the end. Yeah, go and find true happiness and love her to the end.
Very good.
Thank you.
Well, you've heard of Christmas in May. Well, I'm going to do a Christmas song. I wrote this song the first Christmas that I had that I didn't have my children. I went through a divorce and come home and was listening to Elvis Presley sing Blue Christmas, and that's kind of how I felt. So I got home and I had a a tune to a different song that just wasn't working out, and so this is what I came out with.
It's Christmas time again, and I'm all alone, wishing you were here, making memories new. It's Christmas time again, and I stare at the phone, wishing you were here, wishing you were home. Not a snowflake outside is falling, but tears, how they fall so easily. And my heart, how it aches, and it's calling. Saying, please come home to me. It's Christmas time again. There's no need of shopping. Why put up a tree when you feel like I do? It's Christmas time again. There's no hope of stopping this flood of memories, memories of you. Not a snowflake outside is falling, but tears, how they fall so easily. In my heart, how it aches, and it's calling, saying, please come home to me. It's Christmas time again, and I'm all alone, wishing you were here, making memories new. It's Christmas time again. There's no hope of stopping this flood of memories, memories of you, memories of you. It's Christmas time again.
Well, I tell you what, it's a real pleasure to share the stage with all of these talented singers and players. We'd like to personally thank some various contingents who are here tonight. Dr. Veazey, our Lower Town contingent, our Brookport contingent, our Indianapolis contingent, and so many other contingents.
Brooklyn, all right.
Brooklyn contingent.
Yeah, there we go.
Well, our last tune,
It's a little more blues.
yes, it's a bluesy tune. Now, there's a story that goes behind this. For all of you young whippersnappers, you probably don't remember this, but in the old days, our parents used to
Not mine.
medicate us in certain ways. This particular medication was good for worms. And
No one ever really got them.
well, that's true. Nobody ever got them. And that medication was a combination of sugar and turpentine. And it was a teaspoon of sugar and a drop or two of turpentine. Now, the sugar made it easy to go down. The turpentine, of course, killed the worms. And
And all 5 of you had to line up and take this while your mother doled it out every summer, right?
every summer.
So he wrote a blues song about it.
So I thought it would make a nice love song.
It is.
You probably think I'm sick, but that's okay too.
Baby, give me a little sugar. I don't want no turpentine. Give me a little sugar. I don't want no turpentine. Darling, if the worm don't get you, I'll be waiting next in line. Give me a little sugar, but don't give me no turpentine. Give me a little sugar, I don't want no turpentine. When the sun don't get you, you ain't worth the time. Much now, baby. All I want is a little bit of you. When you're sweet to me, baby, I'll tear up your love and toe your line. Give me a little sugar, but don't give me the turpentine. Give me a little sugar, I don't want the turpentine. If the sun don't get you, you ain't worth my time. Sugar, turpentine. My husband's strange. That's why I love him. Sugar and turpentine.
Did you get the picture between the two?
Wow, that's hard to top that.
I thought you were going to say, they really are sick.
Oh, you had to take it, eh? Okay, well, we've had a great time being here, and thank you so much to Gail and all the staff here who's made it nice for us, and we hope that you like our songs that we're doing. You can look for us. During the summer, we play with the Carefree Highway Band, and you can look for us. Anyway, this last song is a song about the wild, passionate love, and you just can't wait to see them. So it's called Hurry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hurry, hurry up, I just can't get late. His airplane lands at 7:45. Hurry, hurry up, I'm driving too slow. I miss my baby more than you know. He's got those eyes, the kind of eyes that can make me melt each time he calls my name. He's got that smile, the kind of smile that can make you melt or brighten up your day. And I love the way I feel when he just calls my name. A wild horse to tame, I'll never be the same. So hurry, hurry up, I just can't be late. His airplane lands at 7:45. Hurry, hurry up, you're driving too slow. I miss my baby more than you know. He's got those arms, the kind of arms that can hold me close and warm me tenderly. I don't know why do I miss him so when that man is not here with me? And he's been gone for way too long, now he's come home today, home to stay, and we'll be okay. So hurry, hurry up, I just can't be late. His airplane lands at 7:45. Hurry, hurry up, you're driving too slow. I miss my baby more than you know. Yeah, I miss my baby more than you know.
Well, I'd like to thank Carol and everyone for the opportunity to. And my furniture is tired of hearing my songs, so it's about all it gets to hear them. But this is a song that I've just recently wrote a couple of weeks ago. It's hopefully to be able to sing to someone one day. And you know, you always kind of rehearse things that you say to somebody special, and so I just kind of wrote a song for someone special. So, Since the First Time is the name of the song.
Since the first time that I saw your face, there's a part of you inside I can't erase. The way you look at me and how your smile just sets me free. Since the first time I felt your hand in mine, Every night I love you in my mind. And when you walk into the room, the moment I smell your perfume, I wanna touch you and hold you near, and I wanna ease your mind, and I wanna whisper in your ear and kiss you time after time, and I wanna love your world away, and I wanna hear you smile and say I love you. Since the first, it's been a long time since I felt this way, and all day long I think of you throughout the day. When you're in view, love comes to mind, and girl, I'm yours for all of time. I wanna touch you and hold you near, and I wanna ease your mind, and I wanna whisper in your ears and kiss you time after time, and I wanna love your world away, and I wanna see you smile and say I love you. Since the first time
We have the second set of writers and musicians getting ready to go for us, and I would like to introduce them. We have Jeremy Marshall. Jeremy, are you from Possum Trot? No. You're from Hardin. Jeremy's from Hardin, but now he lives in Lexington. And Drew Veazey. Drew, you're from Possum Trot, right? Okay. Drew Veazey is from Possum Trot. Now, they put that in their bio, too, so, you know, this is not news to us. And behind me is Jim Swick, and Jim is from Mayfield, and if you've been to Backstage Pass, you've seen Jim here on numerous occasions before. He's a great songwriter, and he has a CD back at the back, $10, and this can be your CD to take home and listen to in the car, at your house, whatever. But Jim is the winner of the Colgate Country Showdown, the local competition. Then he went on to win the Kentucky competition, and then he went on to win second, 5 points shy of going to the Nationals. So we want to welcome all three of these writers. Jeremy and Drew now live in Lexington, and they play in a band called Hollerhead in Lexington, and it's a little bit different kind of music than what we're going to hear them do tonight. I believe they do some rock and roll when they're in Lexington. I said Nashville, didn't I? They're in Lexington. And so let's welcome them. Who's going first tonight? Jeremy, are you starting off? All right, Jeremy's going to start. They're each going to do 3 songs. So enjoy and welcome them to our stage.
Hold on.
Well, there ain't no time second guess. Well, there ain't no gold in these hills. Just a lonely song by whippoorwill. Maybe it's why I love them so.
living in a world where money makes time. Living in a world where money makes all the difference. Well, there ain't no time to second guess. Well, you fool around now, look what a mess. She walked these here hills in her sweet life. I walk these here hills until I die. Die. Yes, I know that she loves me. She always will. I'm trying hard to be her man still. Living in a world where money makes time. Living in a world where money makes all the deals. I'm trying hard to be her man still. I'm living in a world where money makes time. I'm living in a world where money makes all the deals. Oh, my deals. Oh, my deals.
Can you turn my guitar down just a tad in my monitor? Well, time will break you, and time will fake you out. In time you find there ain't much time to think about. I think about the time and the rhymes I'd find when I used to think of you. Somehow I find my way back, just down a different avenue. And everything starts to look the same, around the same time that I start to look around. Well, it's just the silence, debating on whether or not to make a sound. So I'll make a sound. I'm gonna make a sound. I'll make a sound. Make a sound. Make a sound. Gonna make a sound. Sound advice when you're out of time is hard to hear. So please yell, or because my drum is beat to hell. Well, lie awake, sound asleep, I see the reflection in your eyes and in my dream. And the expression, like espresso, it wakes him up. It sounds abrupt, but sounds erupt. And I stand up, well, knowing that I might be showing how I feel. Well, I'm not afraid of rowing, to be rolling in what is real. Well, I reel you in, but you look different when you look from a different point of view. The only paradigm you have is the paradigm of you. It might only feel worth, oh, a paradigms that you found on the ground. But I feel worthy to drop it in the bucket for the one who makes a sound. So make a sound. My God, I'm gonna make a sound. We'll make a sound. Make a sound. Won't you make a sound? We'll make a sound asleep, sound awake. Oh, make a sound today. We'll make a sound asleep, sound awake. Oh, make a sound today. We'll make a sound asleep, sound awake. Thank you.
What's going on? How you doing? You doing all right? These guys are used to playing in bars, so you got to be a little bit livelier than that, okay? This is a song I call Fall Wind, and it's got a story about my brother at the end of the song that has nothing to do with the song, but I'm kind of like that. I throw things in there to keep you awake, so. And anytime I can embarrass my brother without him being here, that's what I like. I could tell you what you want to hear, like so many times before. Sweet things about you whispered in your ear, so you wouldn't walk out the door. And I never wanted to tell you a lie, 'cause you meant so much to me. But now I find it hard to look you in the eye, because I'm afraid of what you might see. 'Cause things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah, yeah. could stay here like you want me to, live in your little paradise. But eventually I know that I'd be mean to you, and I would rather leave while I'm feeling nice. Now that you know that I'm not what you want, here's one of life's sweet rewards. Now you can go to all those fancy restaurants, you know, the ones that I never could afford. Things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah, yeah. My brother got married in a nudist camp, brought home some pictures for us to see. He showed me a picture of that best man, and I thought to myself, well, shucks, he ain't no better than me. 'Cause things are changing every day, yeah. You're rearranging my best place. Fall winds are calling, calling out my name. Fall winds are blowing, blowing me away, yeah, yeah. Thank you.
All right. The song's called Poor Boy Blues. It's the worst case scenario. Baby ain't coming home. She got lost up in the city. She found a rich man's gold. They painted up her face and they bought her fancy shoes. It's the worst case scenario. These poor boy blues, I got poor boy blues. I know that I'm a sinner. I won't never be no saint. No, but I love that little woman like only God can paint. Hear the sun shining, moonbeams, stars in the sky. Although there's a rose petal falling. Once full of life, I got poor boy blues, poor boy blues. Lord, I've got to lose. Help me lose, I've got to lose these poor boy blues. ticket for a train just as far as I could dream. And I hit every major city. There was a few in between. I'm looking for my woman. She'll be wearing them fancy shoes. Oh, I am looking for my woman. Help me kill these blues. Got poor boy blues, poor boy blues. Lord, I've got to lose. Help me lose. I've got to lose these poor boy blues, poor boy blues. Lord, I've got to lose. Help me lose. I got to lose these poor boy blues.
All right. This next song is called My Mother Nature. And that's where I get my Mother Nature from. I met a beautiful gal, and she was laden in white as her sun beamed down. I could see the sparkle in her eye, mother of the son, of the father, of the mother, and of all things in one, a perfect circle of eternity introduced to me. As her breath blew by my ear, well, I could hear her sing. We'll get it right this time, well, 'cause forever is in another place, another rhyme. Oh, this time shocked by the world, and I might not make it through the night. And as I gaze upon the work displayed all around of a poet on his feet, dancing above the ground, well, he makes sounds, he makes love, and he makes birds, things that humans can't describe to whatever for our words. But what do you think Van Gogh would say, or would he speak at all? Shakespeare would try to act like him, saying this is what you call my mother nature, to live like thee, scope my own design, influenced by several others down here, by the notes of time that flow over your waterfall, overflows my mind. This is my mother nature, I hope that you find her kind. get it right this time. Well, 'cause forever is in another place, another rhyme. Oh, this time. Well, I'm shocked by the world, and I might not make it through the night. My recreation is to create. I always try to recreate the creation every day. But is the canvas cleaned each night? Or does he just clean the brush and move to the next one in line? Or will the pieces fill a puzzle? Oh, to ease my puzzled mind, to ease my wuzzled mind. Well, I travel through rhyme, and I try to unravel the riddle that rattles throughout time. Haiku whispered in, when from rhyming to wren will it sound in the end? Well, if I take notes and I rearrange them, or will the sound wrong? Well, I guess that's why I never finish a song, and I harp on it. Get it right this time. Well, 'cause forever is in another place, another rhyme. Well, this time I'm shocked by the world, and I might not make it through this time.
I was getting my oil changed the other day. It's pretty funny. Anyway, no, it was funny because there were a couple older gentlemen sitting there in the waiting room, and one says the other day, he says, "You got grandkids?" I said, "Yeah, I got grandkids." He says, "Aren't grandkids wonderful?" I said, "I love grandkids." The other one says, "Yeah, grandkids are great." He says, "If we could get to grandkids without having the kids, then we got an idea, you know." But this goes out to all you folks that have grandkids, and this is called The Warmest Place of All. It's on my album back there, and here it goes. He took off his coat and shook off the snow. Said, "Jim, I can't wait till I can go down south to warmer weather." He'd been giving them hell down at the dinner bell. For how long, no one could really tell. But Most would say it seems like forever. He told me often of his paradise, and you could see it plain in his eyes. He'd already gone there in his mind. He was tired of the aching in his bones, and 3 more years he'd have no more loan. And then he'd sell it all and bid his farm and friends goodbye. Sometimes he'd ask me where I would like to move, and I would change that subject to something like baseball. 'Cause I felt bad that he would never see that I could never leave those dear to me. That my family, well, that's the warmest place of all. Yes, the warmest place of all is with my kids, and hanging out with their mom, who's my best friend. I want to stay here and watch them grow and raise families of their own. And it can be cold in the winter, spring, or fall. Yeah, my family will be the warmest place of all. Yes, the warmest place of all is with my kids, and hanging out with their mom, who's my best friend. We're gonna both grow old, and that's a fact. We're gonna spoil our grandkids, then hand them right back. I knew you'd like that. It could be cold in the winter, spring, or fall. Yeah, my family will be the warmest place of all, yeah. My family will be the warmest place of all. Thank you very much.
All right, the song's called Big City.
They disarm me, and I believe in everything that I see. And if a tree falls in my woods, bet you that it would. It'd make a big old sound for everyone that's around. And if love, you knew me. there's one thing we still need. We'll make a big old sound for everyone that's around. And if love, and if you only goodbye, little city. Oh, it's time. Time has changed my mind. I'm moving down this line. Yeah, I need to be free to see the sea. Hello, big city of lights. Where have you been? Oh, I've been here all my life, waiting to get in. Your secrets, they disarm me, and I believe in everything that I see. And if a tree falls in my woods, bet you that it would. It make a big old sound for everyone that's around. If love, and if love knew me. Thank you very much.
Well, for this last one, I'm going to do, or last one of mine anyway, I'm going to do a gospel tune about my family, and I'd like to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom. And all right, ready? It was a brisk but bright morning in the spring of '41, and my papa was building a building in the sun. A preacher man walked up and said, "What you building, son?" "Well, I ain't your son, you see, I'm building me a pissery." With a mysterious smile and a mysterious style, he turned, and all the mysterious while he walked the mysterious mile he yearned. And from the moment of him to the moment of me, I have learned that his story is history and my story is a mystery. And I thank you, Lord, for the heritage inherited. And I thank you, Lord, image of light that lights my way. And I'll pray you, Lord, that I could be a satellite. And I'll pray you, Lord, that I'll reflect your rays. Well, 7 years later, on the 4th of July, we're anxiously awaiting a baby's cry. The next day became a beautiful girl. Well, now a beautiful woman in a beautiful world. And Henry Paul, he looked into her eyes. But then he smiled at his beautiful wife. And then he looked way up, well, up into the sky. He said, I thank you, Lord, well, for this beautiful life. And I thank you, Lord, for the heritage and the heritage. And I thank you, Lord, for the lineage of life that lights my way. And I'll pray you, Lord, that I could be a satellite. And I'll pray you, Lord, that I'll reflect your rays. Thank you.
You want that to be a real Mother's Day, you change the dates by 10 years. Mother's Day, she like that. He didn't think I'd, hold on a second. I got a friend over here, he didn't think I'd dedicate a song to him. This goes out to Adam Barnes. It's called Pretty Boy. He's not that pretty. Pretty boy, he don't know just how it is to be cold and alone on the west side of Memphis. He don't understand what it's like to have the blues. No, he never had a hole in his shoes. Pretty boy, you know he thinks he's above the law. He owns everything and everybody from here to Arkansas. He don't understand that you got to pay your dues. No, he never had a hole in his shoes. Pretty boy, he can't say living high on that hill. He don't understand what he's got, and you know he never will, yeah. Hop on that hill. He don't understand what he's got, and you know he never will. Side to side and back to back, a cowboy kicking in a Cadillac, yeah. Side to side back to back, he ain't never seen the side of the track. Pretty boy, you know he don't understand what it's like to have an aching back, calluses on each hand. He don't understand that it's like to have the blues. No, he never had a hole in his shoe. He never had a hole in his shoe, yeah. He ain't never had a hole, yeah, in his shoe. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's have a hand for Gail putting this all together.